rightly. And taking a clue from your seven habits of highly effective readers. And if and you also spoke many a times about, I mean, on the Steve Jobs, and even your summary of the seven habits of highly successful people. I mean, if I can look at, I mean, since here we have many of them are our financial advisors and their investors, and if we ought to if you ought to extrapolate this for the investing as a habit, I mean, it's a like but it will be little opposite for what you said when I said don't take reading too seriously. Probably here I need to take investment, may not be seriously, but investment as a purpose. I think maybe your second habit comes first. Fill in the time pockets. You need to fill in that goals. Then how you relate these two.
Could you elaborate the question? I did not
Yeah,
get.
it's like you spoke about seven habits of highly effective people off from the Steve Jobs when you start your book, initial words, which is what you learned and which is what you put to the your learnings extrapolated. And what could be the seven habits if somebody has to make financially comfortable? It's the end result. You said about it is reading is not equal to studying. Reading is to the learning.
Hmm.
And similarly, the investing is not for making some savings to happen, making some goals to accomplish. And
Hmm.
if I have to put those six or seven habits, seventh habit still I can keep secret. What are the six habits people
Oh,
can look for?
uh, See, I was myself a fund manager. I was in stock market for almost 8 years, and I was also handling a huge portfolio. Stock market has taught me a lot of things, which I use in my life elsewhere. Uh, One is it is certainly not gambling. Okay, and as we discussed about delayed gratification, see, every day we have a choice between an activity of delayed gratification or instant gratification. Unfortunately, our brain is wired to fall prey for instant gratification. I give you choices: Kapil Sharma or gym. Yeah, green salad or pav bhaji. You don't have to answer. I can see your faces. Now, we know somewhere that green salad is going to help me in the long run, but it's not going to satisfy my taste buds right now. And pav bhaji is going to give me instant gratification, right? But this is the choice which will decide your long-term success. 90% of people will go for pav bhaji, but if you decide to give up your momentary pleasure, your impulsive thrill in favor of a long-term gain, then you stand out and become successful. Same goes with investing. Instead of going for those short-term gains, intraday trading, the more you make the trading duration shorter, more the gambling element. The more you increase the gamut, the duration, it becomes a sensible investment. Yeah, that's what I've learned. So let's not fall prey to these, high frequency trading. No, that's as good as gambling. Yeah. So what is your
Yeah.
answer? Pav bhaji or green salad?
Yeah, probably, all of us will say green salad, but it's immediately if we serve both, we'll go for pav bhaji because that tempts you more. And if I can say after 1 week what you want to eat, we will have to, as a behavioral finance, behavioral economics, we say, yeah, I'll go for green salad.
Yeah. So that pav bhaji is nothing but short-term trading, manipulate speculation. And green salad is actually long-term, where immediately you're not going to give that kick. It's very boring. It's not thrilling. Whereas intraday trading is a lot of thrill, the shout in the dealing room. Okay. But at the end of the day, nobody makes money in speculation.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably, one clue which I was getting while you are talking about when on the seven habits, if I have to put it into the financial savings, financial literacy is concerned. I was just looking at when you said don't take reading seriously, probably don't take to read everything on the finance seriously, but read those basics, what you need very must, and before you start investing. And those fill in the pockets when you talk about, I look at always filling with those goals, what you intend to look at in your life, what are those 3 or 4 what you are working, either it could be a retirement or your child education. You just put that as a first one, and then read random is good, but investing with a discipline is good for your finances. And when you said read and discuss, probably most of us, we all invest, like spouse, one of the spouse, most of the times the men take a decisions and not the woman is involved in the decisions. Make these investments as a read and discuss, have your family financial conversations that can make the family much much better, and wealthy. And when you said read and pass it on, probably I can say when it comes to the finance and investing, invest and create a legacy that you can give back. That is your succession planning. You are giving back to someone. You're investing for a church, or you're investing for your family, or investing for the society. I mean, you can't carry back the money when you are leaving out. Where you can look at, and probably the last one is the secret sauce is always when you said about delayed gratification. That is a stay invested during good times and bad times. That makes you become an effective investor. It's I was looking at.
Nice.